It is something that every one of us has done, and if you haven't, you're lying. Why do we lie? What makes us lie? Do we even know when we lie? These were the questions that I wanted answers to. What I did in order to find this out was to set up a false question about politics, which barely anyone knows about, and I wanted to see if they would add to the lie. The follow-up question after that would be, when was the last time you lied? And if they did add to the false question, the right answer would be just now. Coming to this experiment, I was sure that most people would add to the lie and not even acknowledge that they were lying. With that said, this is 50 people, one question.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I don't know who Michael Scott is.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I don't know who that is.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I don't have an opinion on that.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I don't really care.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I don't know who Michael Scott is, but I guess I have to agree with Donald Trump.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I don't know much about it, but I don't like Trump, so I'm assuming I don't agree with his decision, but I really don't know.
You're wrong.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I don't know much information about Michael Scott, so I guess I am pretty neutral about it, but I don't like Donald Trump, so I'm assuming it's a bad idea.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I don't have any opinion on politics.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I have no opinion.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I honestly don't know anything about that. Donald Trump's like a pretty terrible person.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
Donald Trump picking who?
Michael Scott.
I don't even know that happened.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as the new Secretary of State?
I care less about politics.
What? What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as the new Secretary of State?
I don't really know politics, so I do not know. I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State? You don't know? What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
To be honest, I'm not really involved in politics, so I didn't know about that.
Alright.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
Honestly, I don't follow anything about politics.
Alright, what are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
I don't think I'm the right person because I don't really follow politics stuff.
Go. Alright, what are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
Did you just do that? Was that new? I haven't heard any Trump
Yeah, no, I
news
haven't
either.
heard anything.
When did this happen?
Well, that happened like a couple of days ago.
Yo, I haven't heard about it yet, actually. No, so I can't have an opinion. I haven't really done any research on it.
Alright. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
I don't know. I don't have big political opinions.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
I don't know who that is.
Alright. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
Indifferent.
Indifferent?
Yeah.
Alright. When was the last time you lied?
Wait, can I think about it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, on my way to class.
On your way to class?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I don't really have a problem with it. I understand why he had to make changes in the administration because the White House isn't working, so he has to make changes.
3 weeks later.
And I think that the American public should give him the same leeway that they've given other presidents and give him
1 eternity later.
his actions come to fruition.
Alright, when was the last time you lied?
Lied? Like a white lie or like a serious lie?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
But nothing like that's harmful. But like a serious lie, probably like a week ago.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I think it's just a mess.
When was the last time you lied?
Yesterday.
Honestly, I don't trust any decision he does. So,
When was the last time you lied?
2 years ago.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
I don't really care.
Alright, when was the last time you told a lie?
Last time I what?
You told a lie.
I told a lie?
Yeah.
Probably today.
Alright. Ready? What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
I approve.
You approve?
Yes.
Alright. When was the last time you told a lie?
Oh, about 2 years ago.
Go. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
Well, I think that there's a lot of controversy just in general about who Donald Trump picks for his heads of departments. So I don't think that's very smart, but we'll see how it goes.
Alright, when was the last time you lied?
A while ago.
Alright. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
I don't like Donald Trump, so I don't like that decision.
Alright. And when was the last time you lied?
Probably yesterday.
You guys go. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
I think it's a great decision because I feel like Michael Scott's actually going to get some stuff done. I low-key don't know who Michael Scott is, but I'm just going to say that because I don't really like Donald Trump, so I think anybody can help him. So, yeah, let me not feel like an idiot. But
when was the last time you lied?
Right now.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
What?
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
Michael Scott from The Office?
No, it's a totally unrelated Michael Scott.
Different Michael Scott.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is? Okay. When was the last time you lied?
Like 5 minutes ago. I said I was okay with this interview.
You were what?
I said I was okay with this interview.
Oh. Alright, what are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
Michael Scott?
Yeah.
Is that the guy from The Office?
Oh no, it's totally unrelated.
I have no thoughts. I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State? What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
Rex Tillerson's the Secretary of State.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as new Secretary of State?
On picking who?
Michael Scott?
Michael Scott? Isn't that the guy from The Office?
No, it's totally unrelated.
Seriously? Okay, I don't follow politics that much. But, yeah, I have no thoughts on it. I thought he was a character in The Office.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
Michael Scott?
Yeah.
Like from The Office?
No, it's totally unrelated. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
Michael Scott? Like
Yeah.
the fictional character Michael Scott?
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
Michael Scott from The Office.
No, it's totally unrelated.
No, he's not. Almost positive he's not Michael Scott.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
Last one.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
Picking who?
Michael Scott?
Like the guy from The Office?
No, it's totally unrelated.
I don't know. I didn't even really know who he chose. I didn't really follow politics that much because after the election, I didn't really care too much about it. Just kind of see the trends.
What are your thoughts on Donald Trump picking Michael Scott as his new Secretary of State?
What? That from The Office?
No, it's totally unrelated.
Yeah, okay.